Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Shawnee Athletic Center for our second matchup tonight in our 2025 homecoming game between the Bishop Kelly Comets and our own Shawnee Wolves. At this time, we'll introduce the starting lineups. First, sponsored by SHS of Shawnee, starters for Bishop Kelly. At guard, a 6'3" senior, number 4, Nick Wodowski. At guard, a 5'11" freshman, number 10, Mike Alexander. At guard, a 6'1" senior, Bo Goodwin. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 12, Jack Taylor. And at forward, a 6'8" senior, number 25, Will Essman. There's a fairly led by head coach, Brandon Mattis. Brought to you by A-Price Insurance. The starting lineup for your Shawnee Wolves. Starting at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 0, Dayton Patton.
At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 11, Carter Whipkey. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 15, Ramel Slaughter. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore, number 22, Eden Litherland. And at forward, a 6'4" junior, number 33, Aiden Siqueiros. The Wolves are led by head coach Eric Litherland and assistant coaches Tristan Jorgensen and Mandrell Grant.
Welcome to the pack on homecoming night as Carter Whipkey gets up for the first possession block. It's been an exciting night. The girls have come away with a powerful victory, and this is a big game for the Wolves, who are fighting for their playoff lives. They're on a 3-game losing streak, really getting whipped up on earlier in the week at Booker T. Washington, and Carter Whipkey showing what he can do on the defensive side. Siqueiros off the feed from Slaughter. Siqueiros gets the first 2 of the ball game. Really like to see the defensive pressure being applied by the Wolves as Kelly hits a 3 to go up by 1. These two teams met at Bishop Kelly in December 10th. Kelly coming away with a 14-point victory. The Wolves, as I say, 5-4 in the district, and they really need this victory as they have East Central, a game we'll bring to you next Friday, coming to town in 3rd place. Bishop Kelly, 7-2 in the district now, are sitting in 2nd place behind Booker T. Washington as senior Dayton Patton starts to the line, and we hope Dayton does well tonight. 15 points away from 1,000. We'd really love to celebrate that with the senior Dayton Patton. He's been a starter since he was a freshman, and he's integral in the victories for the Shawnee Wolves. He must play well for the Wolves to win. 15 is a drop in the bucket. He can do it, as Kelly with another long bomb. The rebound going to be by Whipkey. Poor pass, and the putback is good by Essman. Slaughter again on the drive. He steps back and puts it in. Ramel really finding his footing as a starter here recently. You like the way that sophomore is playing. Gotta like it. As Peyton on the defensive side. Dayton. I put them both together. And the good defensive pressure by Siqueiros and Patton. The junior Siqueiros, the senior Patton causes the turnover. And Coach Litherland calling out his play. Again, a big district matchup tonight for the Wolves as they're trying to hold off Collinsville for that 4th spot for the playoffs. They can do a lot of damage over the next couple of weeks as Siqueiros with the 2nd bucket, as they have, again, Kelly, 2nd place with 2 district losses, and East Central with 3. So if the Wolves can beat Kelly and then beat East Central, they're going to be secured probably a better draw as a 3rd place combatant in regionals. They will travel more than likely, but a loss tonight and they're really on the bubble as to whether they'll make the playoffs. Looking to get it down to Siqueiros as he can beat him underneath. He's making it look easy. Aiden Siqueiros with 6 of the 9 for the Wolves, all from the box. Essman up top, he gets it over to Alexander. Badovsky back. Off the board, I think he called it. That was Essman for his 2nd bucket, as we heard it called. Slaughter with another one. Ramel talking about it as he goes the other direction. Bringing it up is Kelly for Kelly. Gotta like that. Off to the other side. The spin by Kelly and Siqueiros with another read. They get it up to Patton. That Dayton just off. Going to be fouled by Slaughter as he got a little too anxious there. That is going to be the first team foul on Shawn. Way downtown. That one's off. Alexander with the shot. Slaughter. Just missed it. That's the easiest one he's had all night so far. Hopefully you'll see more of those. Siqueiros going to pick up that foul. Shadid checking in. Checking out is Taylor. And it looks like Kelly going to throw it in. He's trying to get it to Essman. Ends up top to Alexander. To Badovsky. Another foul on Ramel. Can't have that as reached. He's got to be quicker on his feet. Angel Avita about to check in. Certainly going to be for Ramel as you have to protect him. Coach Litherland thought that foul was going to be called on Ramel, and it went on Eden, actually. Alexander at the line. At least that's what I'm seeing on the board. I don't think it was called on Ramel, which would be a blessing. The rebound to Shatted as Alexander goes 1 for 2 from the line, but now they can tie it up. As Esmond working on Sekiros, you do not want Sekiros to pick up another foul. And Esmond just goes over the top. Eden Litherland knocks it away, and Whipkey ends up with it. Avita from downtown, that's what he does when he comes in. Whipkey's going to draw the foul. You don't mind that shot from Angel. He can hit those. Patton, good pass up top to Sekiros, to Avita. Back down to Whipkey. Litherland checks it from the bench. Back up top to Avita. Patient offense by the Wolves. You like to see this as they're moving it quickly. Let's see what we get out of it. Avita from downtown, short. After so much patience, I don't know if that's the shot that Coach wanted. Smith about to check in, Isaiah Smith. Esmond from way downtown. Ooh, that looked good coming off. And Avita with the rebound. Gives it off to Patton. Underneath to Whipkey. Back around to Patton. Sekiros going to the high post. Litherland working it on the side. Back up to Patton. As looking for a better shot this time. Sekiros with the moves on the inside. That's where you want the ball. Whipkey with a great offensive board out to Litherland for, he's a shooter. Going to be a foul on Whipkey as he continues to work hard underneath the bucket. Carter Whipkey really making his presence shown without any points so far in the first. He's about to be checked out, but he has started off well. 2 blocks and 2 offensive rebounds. The Wolves inside a minute. Got the shots that you want in this possession. Let's see if we can come away with some points. Back up to Litherland. Sekiros to Isaiah. In and out. Hard fought first quarter. You like to see it. Pretty well played on both sides. As Esmond again up top, and he gets it over to Kelly. Down low to Shatted. Just no foul by Aiden. No foul by Aiden. That was me. You just can't do that if you're Aiden. You are just too important in this ballgame. I mean, it was an obvious foul. He put his body into him and hit the guy. Ouch, with 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Well, he'll get an extended break here at the quarter break. I just hope that the team can hold on while he's out. 11-9 the score. You're watching Wolves basketball on ShawneeCTV. Together, we're building community one season It's on. It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic good time, at our Shawnee Sonic. At McElye and Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McElye and Owens for a visit today.
Our beef is exclusively available at the Monk's Marketplace. Taste the difference that care and quality make, and visit our serene landscape to pick up your perfect cut.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
11-9 our score with Dayton Patton with 14 points away from 1,000. We hope to celebrate that with him tonight as Whipkey gets it back over to Patton into Litherland as Sekiro's sitting on the bench here to start things off, and that's a big-time hindrance to the Wolves' offense, I'll tell you, because Sekiro's the best offensive player on the floor most of the time when he's on the floor. So to take that option away, the defense really can lighten up a little bit and concentrate elsewhere. So that's going to mean that we've shooters on the floor. We've got 4 who can all hit threes in Whipkey, Patton, Litherland, and Avita. As Isaiah has hops underneath, he can handle the boards if we can spread them out by hitting a few. Coming up on a minute gone here in the second, I'll tell you, I like how the offense is looking. That's the second one, Angel's shot, though, that I wish he wouldn't have. Just a little too far, and there was no need for it as you're moving the defense around, and you've got a good feel on the offensive side. But we will transition to defense here as Litherland's on the ball of Essman, and Patton comes around and takes it. I don't know what that call's about, as he got nothing but ball there coming from the offside. And she calls it on the backside, saying that he was fouling him on the backside. And the backside had nothing to do with that play whatsoever. Nothing to do with that play whatsoever. Whoops. 6.5 to play as the Wolves' defensive pressure hustling. I guess they don't like defense hustling like that. That's going to be a call on Ramel. I think that's his second. We will see Eden with 2, Sekiros with 2. Good scrappy defense by the Wolves. I don't like either one of those 2 foul calls as the game's been being called. But, you know, it's to no fault of anybody in stripes. It's just how they called it, because they both were hustle plays, and you would think that there was a foul call, but there was distance between the people on both circumstances. Kelly continues to work it, and Ramel gets his hands on it, just doesn't get it away. This is a good example of what I was talking about with Angel earlier, taking those long bombs. They're going to call it walk, as good defense pays off there. I'm glad no foul was called on that final play. They're working the defense nicely. You don't want to take a bomb. You want to keep them spread out and try to get something underneath, an easier shot. We're going to take a break. 11-9 still the score. You're watching Wolves basketball at Shawnee. See, watch live.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really, really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
So I own Dub's Power Wash and Soft Wash with my wife. We do exterior cleaning on homes, hard surfaces, soft wash on a house, gutter cleaning and gutter repairs, window cleaning and window screen repairs. Trying to help people out in our community and working with people, and it's been a great opportunity and met a lot of great people doing that too.
The Wolves to take it out in the front court as the pass deflected out of bounds with 5:41 to go before halftime. It's been a while since anybody scored. It's good to see Aiden Sekiros back on the floor. Let's see if he can get something underneath. Ramel works inside, gets it back outside. That was successful for the Wolves. Ramel from the jump shot, and Smith almost pulls that down, but it ends up in Medofsky's hands, and he's going to bring it up. Sekiros, you think Essman's going to work on him, try to get a third foul quickly. That's in, out, in for Shadid. That's the first three of the quarter, and it puts Kelly up by 1. Nope, it was not. I guess he must have been on the line. Sure looked like a 3. That's going to be the second foul on Essman. So Shadid's counted at 2. Ramel for 3, nails it. Ramel Slaughter with his 7th point to lead all scorers. That one looked good. Coming out of his hand. Again, Ramel's confidence, you can just see it growing over the season. Litherland, Eden set to check back in with senior Dietrich Beavers. The answer comes in the form of a 3 by Taylor. Jack Taylor, a senior on the Kelly side. Ramel showing a shot. He gets it across to Sekiros, up, and he's going to be fouled on the shot as he makes the difference on the offensive side. So Sekiros goes to the line for 2. And I'm thinking Morrison is the one called for the foul. Free throws are going to be important in this one. Sekiros trying to get his feel back as Smith and Patton checking out. That was a gentle free throw made halfway through the second quarter. The lead still 1 for the Wolves. Dietrich Beavers gives it up to Slaughter. Out to Litherland. Good defensive pressure, and the Wolves can increase their lead. Sekiros underneath the Beavers. Good move, body contortion down there by Beavers, just couldn't get it to go. It was a nice pass by Aiden. Don't foul him, Aiden. He gets the block. Beavers covers it. Second block by Aiden. Underneath the Beavers, up and in. He gets that one and a foul. As Beavers gets the 2, and he should get an and 1 here. Morrison picks up his second foul. Beavers off. I think that didn't hit the rim. Going to be kicked by Litherland. Just checking in is going to be Conroy, big number 33 for Kelly. Again, this is a big game for the Wolves, fighting for their playoff lives. Right now, hanging tough with the District 5A3 runner-up in the standings. Kelly, earlier in the week, had to face top-seeded Booker T, and of course, Booker T ran away with that one, if you hadn't heard. Conroy for 3. It's going to be last touched by Slaughter. But so the Wolves with number 1 Booker T, number 2 Kelly tonight, and next Friday night we get to bring you them against number 3 East Central, as this is the time of year where it matters. And the Wolves fighting at the number 4 position, just 1 game in front of Collinsville. Slaughter just off, and a cheap foul by Aiden before the half. He gets 3 fouls. Just unfortunate. He's hustling. You just can't have a foul like that when you're as important as Aiden Securis. In the first half, counting down to halftime. Rebound by Whipkey, another one. Carter Whipkey doing all the little things tonight to help his team win. In fact, I saw Aiden at the Booker T game, and I said, "Hey man, where were you at the tournament?" And unfortunately, he wasn't feeling good. He had to miss a game or two. And, I told him, "Man, we are better on the floor. We need you on the floor." And he just smiled because he knows it. He knows it. Nobody wants to be out on the floor more than he does. And you can tell that by the way he plays. He is always in every play, and he is not going to give up anything to anybody easy. Even that compliment by me hardly got, a fist bump, but he got a big smile on his face, and I sure like talking to him. Dayton getting set to check back in. We're a minute 20 away from halftime. Let's see if Isaiah can hit these 2 foul shots and increase that lead. Good job by the senior, Isaiah Smith. As the Wolves right now sitting 2 of 4, now 3 of 5. And from the line so far in the first half. Just get another one, Isaiah. Yes. That's a young man that'll do anything for his team to win. We got the privilege of talking with him at one of our coaches' shows last year. If you look back on the timeline, YouTube or Facebook, or even our Vimeo, you can find us chatting with Dayton Patton and Isaiah Smith, and certainly like to get to know both of them. As you would too, listen to that conversation. Great kids. Taylor going to the line as Patton picks up his first foul. Taylor's good. I've got him down for 4 so far in the quarter. Jack hits them both. I kind of wanted that one to roll out, if I'm being honest. defense has been good, only giving up 7 points this quarter. Their offense, though, only getting 8 as they're waiting for LA to come out. Let it wind down. All the way down to halftime. Netherland, 3. Oh, I thought that was good. And that's a shot you right there, Ethan Litherland. Wolves up by 3, 19-16 as half expire. We'll be back in a minute. Stay with us. You're watching Shawnee High School Athletics on ShawneeCTV. Together, we're building community one season at a time. One of the most intimidating things for many of us to do is public speak, especially if we're going to speak to our leaders, and that's why we are privileged in Pottawatomie County to be the only county with 2 ladies as sitting commissioners simultaneously, and of course that would be Miss Melissa Dennis and Abby Thompson. Thank you, commissioners, for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
What a gift it is for you guys. I would really like to know, did you realize that you were going to be one of the first ever women when you got elected to the county commission?
I did, because I had been in county government for 30 years. So I knew that this was a man's world, but it didn't faze me, didn't stop me, didn't slow me down, and still hasn't. And it is slowly turning over to be a woman's world.
Well, as our community, we stand as the community with the most women-owned businesses in the entire state. So how fitting it is, Commissioner Thompson, when you came on board, you were one of the first 10 females elected. Do you know exactly where you were?
I think 7, around number 7.
So what drove you to be a county commissioner?
So actually, my co-commissioner here has always been a hero of mine. She was a fellow commissioner with my grandfather, and I got to learn a little bit about her. She's the reason why I actually wanted to get into county government, along with my grandfather. But I thought it is so cool to see her in a man's world. It is so cool for her to have the authority and power that she has, and the respect that she gained.
Well, that goes right along with something I'm curious about, Commissioner Dennis, is there's a difference, it seems, between the national government, the state government, and even a municipal government. You really do hold an authority to be able to make decisions. Talk to us a little bit about that. How is that different, and how does that help our residents?
On a local level, I've always said your local government is the closest to the people. I've said that forever. And we really are, because depending on the people who are actually my boss and Commissioner Thompson's, we need to know your thoughts, your needs, your wants at a local level, but if you have those at a state level and a federal level, we are that connection to your state officials and your federal officials. So we are that connection where you couldn't pick up the phone and call Senator Langford, or I can, and she can. So we are that connection, that intimate connection between the people and the decision makers on a state and federal level.
Commissioner Thompson, talking about connection, you and I really coming into county government and an understanding in just a short period of time. County government is really solutions-based. You sit in a seat to be able to offer residents solutions.
Absolutely, and that's what I usually tell my constituents is I see myself as a solution finder, a problem solver. I feel like we are very easily accessible, And that's what makes us different as far as on a county level. You can typically find me or any of my co-commissioners here at this building or at our barns. You can pick up the phone and call us, and we usually have a 24-hour turnaround time. And I really think that is a big advantage because the people can be heard.
In your time as commissioner, Commissioner Dennis, you have spent a lot of working hours with men. And I'm wondering, do you believe gender plays any kind of role in making a great county commissioner? Why or why not? What makes a great county commissioner?
In my opinion, gender plays no role. I think it's based on, we are servants. And if you are a good servant, then you will be a good county commissioner, because ultimately that's what we are. We are serving our community, whether they're city, whether they're county, it's city limits, we are serving the public. And if you cannot be a good servant, you cannot be a good commissioner, because that's what, it's not about just roads and bridges. It's so much more. I've always said I wish that's all I had to worry about was roads and bridges, because this would be an easier job. But if you can't listen to the public and understand them, you may not always agree, and that's all going to happen every day, but you have to let them know that you are listening and that you are trying to solve all the solutions with all the solutions you have, and you are the public servant. We are here to serve you.
Well, talking about influences, 3 of the most influential people in my life were women. My mother, Betty Young, and then of course my wife, Danny. Commissioner Thompson, how do you feel, or share with us how you feel maybe perhaps thinking differently can help our county residents?
So I think that women have a willingness to listen, first of all. I would agree with her. Gender does not make you a good county commissioner or not a good county commissioner. However, I do think that women are usually able to think outside of the box. It has definitely been a man's world for a long time. And so with that comes change. And I think that we are able to offer suggestions and listen to them and be willing to find a solution, whether it be different than the current situation or solution. We usually go outside and think outside of the box and find something.
What's the biggest lesson that you've learned coming in just 18 months to 24 months into your tenure as a county commissioner? Is there something or some experience that really stands out that said, I really learned right here? Tell us about that.
So I think what I've learned the most is that the rural communities sometimes feel forgotten. And thankfully, being a commissioner, I've had the opportunity to shed light on situations that they feel, they have no voice. In that, though, I have learned that not everyone is here to be your best friend. It's hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The job that we do is not an easy job. You have thousands of people that you answer to every day. And so along that, I've learned that you have to protect yourself. It's like any other situation or business. You have to protect yourself. That's been a big, hard lesson to learn, that not everyone is out to shake my hand and be my friend.
Well, Melissa, Commissioner Dennis.
I'm Melissa.
You certainly have had time to experience a lot of different things as a commissioner. What is your favorite part about being a county commissioner?
I like accomplishing things. I like putting new things into play, whether they are big or small. This building is a big accomplishment. It was a vision. I came into office in 2011 as a county commissioner, and in 2012, I started talking about a new county administration building because we were outgrowing ourselves. And so it's taken a while, but that's just part of it. That's one of the hardest things for me is I'm a go-getter, and it's either all or nothing. And so it's hard for me to get a vision to want something and then not turn around and just start the next day. But there are things that you have to kind of slowly work up to, and it's a
Nothing
process.
is fast in county government.
In government as a whole.
Period, yes.
But I like serving the people. I love to be able to answer the phone or answer an email and be able to solve a problem that they have. Or if I can't solve that problem, explain to them why I can't, whether it be the law or whatever, explain to them why, and let them walk away with a better understanding of why I can't, physically do something or financially do something, but here is what we can do, and I can help you get to this point. That is the most gratification to me.
It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties are gathering. There's room for everyone. It's always a good time. Sonic good time at our Shawnee Sonic. At McElliey & Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McElliey & Owens for a visit today. We are back at the pack. The Wolves up by 3. And Essman back in, working that baseline against Sekiros. Whipkey ends up with the rebound. Good defensive pressure there by Aiden. That's Patton for 2. Well played on all rights there as Whipkey with another rebound. Sekiros, good defensive pressure without fouling underneath. Patton with a nice layup. He's 12 away from 1,000 points. Our senior, Dayton Patton. Carter also, of course, a senior on the floor. Eden Litherland out there, and his sophomore mate, Ramel Slaughter. As the starters back on the court. Slaughter coming down on that. And coach saying, hey, look, Ramel, you would have had that. You pop it up. You don't hack it down. Coming up to it, it looked like he knew that because he was coming low, but then he popped up at the last minute and hit down on the ball. That's his 3rd foul. We need Slaughter out there again. He's important, like Sekiros. On that offensive side in particular, Whipkey going to pick up a foul. Carter with the task of guarding Essman, who he gives up about 3 inches to. And Essman is going to go to the foul line. That is Whipkey's first foul. As hard as he's been playing, that's hard to believe. But we're happy about it. Essman with his 6th point of the ball game. He started off fast with 5, but no points in the second. Trying to get him going, obviously, here. He hits them both as Kelly is 5 for 6 from the line and the Wolves 4 for 6 from the line. Difference is a possession, 3 points. Patton. He doesn't take that shot too often unless it's desperation time in the 4th. Ramel from 3, nails it. Ramel Slaughter for 3! As that's the second 3, he goes to double digits with 10. Essman plays around from downtown and hits it. That's how he started the game with the 3. Got another one. That's his second one of the ball game. Whipkey for 3! No better time for his first points of the ball game to go with the overall good play. He's got a bunch of rebounds, a few blocks, and many hustle plays does Carter. He can hit those 3s as he is a good shooter from the outside. Patton with another rebound for the Wolves. Patton down the middle, back out to Eden. Eden did well not to drag that back foot. As the Wolves limiting their turnovers here. Up and under. Sekiros, that's what he does. Aiden Sekiros with another bucket, pushes the lead to 8. We got a timeout called. 5 minutes flat to go in the third. Wolves off to a fast start here in the third. You're watching Shawnee High School Athletics on ShawneeCTV.
Our beef is exclusively available at the Monk's Marketplace. Taste the difference that care and quality make, and visit our serene landscape to pick up your perfect cut.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting.
Back at the pack. The Wolves with a good start here in the third, as they have put up 10 points already, and that has helped push them to this 8-point lead. Patton with another rebound. Good defensive pressure there by Slaughter. Caused the wild shot. Whipkey for 3. He's looking for another one. Carter Whipkey nails it from the corner. His second 3. The third 3 by the Wolves here in the first 4 minutes of this quarter. Trying to answer, not happening. Sekiros pulls the rebound down, gets it quick up to Patton, up and in. Dayton Patton, another good shot as Sekiros, you gotta like that outlet pass. Steal by Patton, and the Wolves pouring it on here in the third, playing some good basketball, up by 13. Dayton is fouled out by half court. Kelly going to a man defense, trying to enliven their folks. As Patton, there's his 3. That's just off. Slid off the rim short. And the pass by Medofsky out of bounds. Cutter stopped.
No switch, no switch.
The Wolves trying to up their record to 11-8 and going 6-4 to help put a little distance for their playoff hopes. They have to hang on to that 4th spot or move up to the 3rd for a better draw. If you're in the 4th spot, you're going to play one of the best teams in the state in that first region. They can win this one and hold on Tuesday against an outmanned squad. Come back next week here at the Pack to face East Central, another tough squad. The Wolves do themselves a favor and will move up. Win tonight, and they've got a great chance of making the playoffs. Sekiros with the 2 on the other side. That's his 4th point of the ball game. Patton picking up his 2nd foul here against Essman. And Essman goes back to the line for 2 more free throws. He is 3 for 3 so far tonight on the line, and he has 11 points to lead all scorers. That's 12. He and Sekiros had 11. He's alone now at the top with 12. Aiden. Good move in the middle. Might have been hacked. Just don't want to see a retaliation there. We want Aiden to stay on the floor. Eden, going to be a jump ball. The possession arrow goes to the Wolves. Hatton for the jumper. Good rebound there by Asman. He puts it back in. That's his 9th point of the quarter. He's the only one that scored for Kelly in this quarter. The Wolves setting up their offense. That's Slaughter. Up and in, Ramel Slaughter gets 2 more, and he's got 12. To lead Shawnee. Foul called on the drive, and Esmond's going to go back to the line. That's on Litherland. That's his 3rd. Beavers checking in for the Wolves. Steiferman for Kelly, sophomore. Esmond 6 for 6 from the line in this quarter. Single-handedly keeping them in this ball game. Patton for 3. I think Coach would like to see him work that ball a little more. Timeout called by the Wolves, 38-29 the score. You're watching Wolves basketball on ShawneeCTV.
A lot of people don't know, we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really, really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
So I own Dub's Power Wash and Soft Wash with my wife. We do exterior cleaning on homes, hard surfaces, soft wash on a house, gutter cleaning and gutter repairs, window cleaning and window screen repairs. Trying to help people out in our community and working with people, and it's been a great opportunity and met a lot of great people doing that too.
The Wolves get it in amidst heavy pressure. Sakiros, great ball handler for his size. Gets it up, and the Wolves setting up their offense. Isaiah Smith is checked in along with Dietrich Beavers. Angel Avita's out there with Sakiros and Patton. Patton on the drive. Back out to Sakiros. The Wolves happy to let this lead stay where it is at 9, trying to get another one. Without giving up any. Good pass by Beavers. Sakiros going to come in, back to Smith, back out to Beavers, and they get it to Patton. And here they'll start their offense. Patton out to Beavers, but charge called on Patton. That's going to be his 3rd with 7 seconds to play. They get it down to the corner, and it's off. Wolves up by 9, leading into the 4th. We'll be back. Castor Key Auto Mart. Online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Air Force One Heat and Air Conditioning offers competitive pricing, licensed technicians, and over 25 years of experience. Air Force One is a hometown company. Contact Tim or Terry Muirhead with Air Force One.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support locals. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
The bees and their keeper can communicate. The beekeeper can hear when they're in distress and helps in turn. This partnership of mutual encouragement is a reflection of the harmony and balance we strive for at St. Gregory's Abbey.
Big three hit. A big 3 hit coming out of the 3rd, and the lead is cut to 7. Actually to 6. It was 9. A 3 is 6, of course. As the Wolves Sekiros takes it right at the defense. Like to see that. Whipkey and Litherland set to check back in.
Who's got 25? DK, your help! DK, your help!
Up top to Isaiah. Back to Litherland. To Sekiros to set. Angel Avita in there as well. So Whipkey, Avita with it. Over to Smith. He gets it to Sekiros. He works the middle. Up to Whipkey. And a steal. Whipkey, ooh, thought he was going to get it back. They thought about it from 3. Essman's going to get fouled as they're making a run early in the 4th. The lead 6. The Wolves without a shot. And a minute 15 in. Looks like Slaughter set to check back in. Essman shooting his 7th and 8th free throw, and he's been perfect. 7 for 7. Will Essman, a 6'8" senior, for head coach Brandon Maddox. Misses his first one, and Sekiros secures the rebound. Outside to Aiden. Spins away, up, and just off the board. Nice shot, nice break. That by Alexander. And it's a little bit too close to comfort for me. As another rebound by Essman. Timeout from the Wolves bench. The lead cut to 1. 5:56 remaining. We'll be back. It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic good time, at our Shawnee Sonic.
At McElroy and Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McElroy and Owens for a visit today.
Our beef is exclusively available at the Monk's Marketplace. Taste the difference that care and quality make, and visit our serene landscape to pick up your perfect cut.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
Wolves come out of the timeout, and they're working against pressure here. Starters back out on the floor. Slaughter working inside. A little hard off the rim. Kelly could take the lead here. That's Essman. Stifle going to be short. Essman and Ramel fights for that rebound. Good job by Ramel. Sakiros from the corner back up to Patton. And Dayton gets into the lane and pulls it short. Going to stay with the Wolves on the tie-up. Honestly, fortunate for the Wolves because Dayton might have gotten away with a walk. One extra step. We'll have to rewind that and look at it again. Maybe not. Sakiros. Out to Whipkey, to Slaughter, back to Patton. Once the Comets move to this man-to-man, the Wolves kind of been overwhelmed a little bit. And it's going to be a foul on, not sure on who. Patton going to shoot 2. Looking for their first points of this quarter. We're 3.5 minutes in. He gets 1, and the lead is 2. Ramel Slaughter hits it. And foul's going to be called on Sakiros. That's his 3rd. That'll be the fourth foul on Ramel as well. Goodwin misses the first. Nice shot by Goodwin.
Inside of the wheel.
Whipkey from the corner, just off. And Kelly takes the lead. 42-41 with 2:57 to go. Kelly comes back from a 10 points down to take the lead. And we'll be back in a moment.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
So I own Dub's Power Wash and Soft Wash with my wife. We do exterior cleaning on homes, hard surfaces, soft wash on a house, gutter cleaning and gutter repairs, window cleaning and window screen repairs. Trying to help people out in our community and working with people, and it's been a great opportunity and met a lot of great people doing that too.
The Shawnee Wolves fighting for their playoff lives, giving up a 10-3 run here to start the fourth quarter to Bishop Kelly, and Bishop Kelly takes the lead with under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Of course, Kelly defeated the Wolves back in December. The Wolves in control 4 minutes ago and just have not been able to score any buckets. Got stoppage of play.
Hey, no back doors. No back screen.
Not sure why play was stopped, but it was. Turnover on the Wolves side. And Kelly with the ball. Big moment for the Wolves here as, again, they sit in fourth place right now. A victory probably assures them of a regional berth, but a loss and they're in a fight for their lives. They and Collinsville each with 5 losses in the district, with the Wolves playing number 3 in the district, East Central, next week. We will bring you that ball game next Friday night. We've got a Friday night game with the Wolves facing East Central, as I said, that's going to be big no matter what, win or lose here. And the next night, the funnest game of the year, more than likely, at the Pack. It's going to be Shawnee versus North Rock Creek. North Rock Creek flying. These Wolves going to be able to see how they stack up against the top-rated 4A team. Should be fun for both sides. We invite Shawnee fans and just basketball fans in general to come out to the Pack and enjoy high school basketball next Saturday night on the campus of Shawnee High School. Of course, we'll be bringing both those games to you right here on ShawneeCTV. Looking forward to it both. Underneath, Kelly gets it to, just got hops right now more than the Wolves, as Goodwin opened with a 3, hadn't scored until this fourth quarter, and now he's dominating. As he tears down a couple offensive rebounds, nothing that the Wolves could do there is what it looked like. And Goodwin, goes to the free throw line. All right, the Wolves with 2:15 to play. Aiden Sekiros bringing it up. Gives it up to Eden. Patton underneath for the bucket. Good move by the senior, Dayton Patton, all alone underneath. That's Dayton Patton's 8th point. Let's get 7 more and celebrate 1,000 with the victory, Dayton. Come on. 7 points away from 1,000 points in his high school career. That's going to be the 5th foul on the Wolves in the quarter, which means 2 shots for Essman. Essman 7 of 8 right now from the line, and he's been the game's high scorer. His 24th point. As Kelly checks back in for Kelly, along with Medofsky. Essman nails it. Back and forth here down the stretch. That's what you like. Good basketball. As Eden Litherland looking for his 3. Soft shot, just in and out. No fouls. Just good defensive pressure. Nobody back home. 8 at the front court. The lead 4. Well, the Kelly coaching staff, Coach Maddox said, hey, we need to get some energy. And that was when they were down by 10 in the 3rd. And they jumped into a man-to-man defense. It really looked like things were heading the Wolves' way. And that change has made the difference. It's been all Bishop Kelly since then. Good steal by Ramel Slaughter. He gets it to Whipkey, over to Sekiros. The lead 4, a minute to go. Patton on the drive, leaves it short. And it's going to be a foul. Needed that one. 4th foul on Patton. Nope, Patton hits his 5th. Two quick ones on Patton, and he's gone. The senior leader with under a minute to go, down by 4, and it looks like Medowski's going to go to Medowski is going to go to the line for 2. Looking for his first points of the game.
Let's see if I can pick up.
Gets one of them. Sekiros bringing it up. Ramel thought about it. Avita back to Ramel. That's going to be the 5th foul on Litherland, as Goodwin going to the line. He's been great in the 4th. He's 2 for 4 from the line, but he's done a lot of good things on the offensive side to help his team really just dominate in this 4th quarter. $17-point swing since Bishop Kelly decided to jump into their man-to-man. And 32 seconds to go for the Wolves here. As it's been a hard-fought battle on both sides. The Wolves with 5 team fouls. Every foul will send them to the line. They need that because they need possessions. Right now it's a 3-possession ball game. With 30 seconds basically to go. For the Wolves, Patton is going to end up with 8 points. He's fouled out. Litherland went scoreless, which really hurts the Wolves. They really need Eden Litherland scoring. That's where he's going to end up because he's fouled out. Sekiros has 11. He really was hampered in the second when he got the 3rd foul. He got a 2nd foul late, and that's actually when it happened. He got a 2nd foul late in the 1st with 5 seconds to go. So he was taken out, had to start the 2nd quarter a little bit late. He only got a point off a free throw in that quarter. He just hasn't been the same. Isaiah Smith, good move to the bucket, and Whipkey up. Ramel for the 3. He hits it. Ramel likes that one, and a timeout called by the Wolves. Ramel has gotten some points tonight as he's hit 3 threes and has, I believe, 17 to lead the Wolves. Whipkey with 6, both of those in the second, 2 trays. Dietrich Beavers has 2. Whipkey has done a lot of things good all night long. Carter with a couple of blocks, a steal, 5 rebounds, 5+. I'm sure I've missed some of those. Those are the leaders for the Wolves. Isaiah Smith has put in some good time. He has hit a couple of free throws. He's got 2. For Kelly, Esmond with 18 coming into the 4th, so he's got 27, does Will Esmond, to lead all scorers. Goodwin with 9. Shadid with 5. Taylor with 5. Medofsky with 1 and Alexander with 3 really rounds out their scoring. They're looking to go 11-7 and 8-2 in the district. The Wolves would fall to 10-9, 5-5 in the district if things stay the same. 15 seconds though, and it's a 4-point lead. 2 possessions is all. They got it to who they wanted to, and that is Esmond. They definitely want him at the line, as he is 9 of 10 from the line and about to shoot free throws 11 and 12. Will Esmond, a 6'8" senior, listed.
A couple bucks. If I lose, I get a couple years.
Pushes the lead to 5.
She's over. Okay, my reputation.
Hits them both. And Kelly is going to take a timeout and basically just tell his boys, look, it doesn't matter what happens, just let the clock run out now. If they score, just stand out of bounds. They can't stop the clock, meaning the Wolves can't stop the clock. So with the 6-point lead, the Wolves are going to need 2 threes and basically take 5 seconds off of that clock because they can just stand out of bounds 4 or 5 seconds. Got to go the length of the court. And that's what the coaches are emphasizing with the men in black. Say, look, you have 5 seconds out of bounds. Just take it. If it takes them more than 5 seconds to get a shot up, and it takes time just for the ball to travel on a 3. They get it into Sekiros, back to Whipkey. Slaughter's going to take it, and it's off. Aiden off. A second left, 2 seconds left in the ball game. So this one's going to slide through the fingers of the Wolves. He's just unable to close it out. Fans trailing out. Buzzer sounds, and we thank you for staying with us and watching Shawnee High School Athletics on ShawneeCTV. Together, all of us, Shawnee, we build community one season at a time. Good night, everybody.